If you were advertising a firm today with ambitions to become an outperformer, what would you prioritize in the next 3 to 5 years?
I would prioritize being in a position to have flexibility on compensation, to retain the needle movers in the next gen of them, and to attract the needle movers in the next gen of them in the areas for which the firm wants to be known, meaning targeted strategic growth, that a firm wants to be known as a dominant market leader at the intersection of this practice and sector, this practice and geography, whatever it is, be in a position to retain and grow very competitive depth of quality, be in a position to have the data that advantages the firm in pitches. When a firm is much deeper in, say, fund formation or a certain area of litigation or whatever it is, if they have more data about their successes and what's driven them, the terms in certain transactions, what made the difference in winning in certain disputes, they run that data and more of it through their technology in an ability to get an edge in making the case for the value that they're going to add when they're in pitches, in getting results for clients, in recruiting. That's key. I'll leave you with something that's a little out there, but if you think about the world's most valuable companies by market cap, most of them today are technology related companies. And most of those, when you think about the top 10 in market cap, the more data they have, the more valuable they are in the market. Think about Alphabet and Google and its other companies. Think about Meta, Facebook, Instagram, and its other companies, other rivals to those companies. The more data they're able to capture, the more valuable they come when they use it to their advantage. That is not a perfect parallel with law firms, but there's a parallel. Firms that focus on dominating certain areas they choose to have their practice known for, whether it's practices, sectors, geographies, or intersections of practices, sectors, geographies, they tend to have an advantage, particularly if they have more data and use it to their advantage. That is part of why we see consolidation picking up in addition to other advantages of scale, like having more flexibility on compensation. So I'll leave you with that. This is a fascinating industry. It's dynamic. I'm sure, it's already happened that since we sent this book to our editors and it's gone to press, there's been other developments that we've said, oh my gosh, we wish we could have had that in the book. And so we look forward to the next one because it's dynamic. It's not the end of the story, but we're excited to share this with people.